Hey, welcome to a quick look at Majority Rules. My name is Brad, and for the next couple of minutes, I'm going to walk you through how to set up and play Majority Rules at your next event. Okay, I love this game, super fun to play, crowds love this, and we just updated this. So if you've played it before, it's even better now. So let me walk you through how to set up and play this game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to here. If you've never played this game before, the way it works is we're going to ask a question. The crowd's going to vote on what they think the right answer to that question is, and whichever answer gets the most votes, that's the right answer because the majority rules. Super quick, super easy. Now, the faster you vote for your answer, the faster you vote, the more points you get. So then we have a leaderboard, keeps track of everybody. So the whole crowd's playing, super fun, lots of engagement. If you ask the right questions, the crowd really gets into it. Lots of hooping and hollering. They're going to love it. You're going to love it. Super fun to host, super fun to play. Okay, so the way it works is you're going to go to our website, download the game, install it onto your laptop. So it's ready to play whenever you need it. Once it's installed here, then when you're time to play, you're going to take your laptop and connect it just like you would presentation software or any kind of presentation kind of thing. You're going to go HDMI from your laptop to a TV or projector. I've got a TV behind me, so I'm going HDMI out of here to that TV. Now, that's what you're seeing up above here. Then over here on the left, that's the control screen. So that's what I'm seeing on this laptop. So that's the laptop. That's what the game screen is going out to everyone playing. Now, once it's all connected, you can see you can turn it on and off. So that's the main screen going up above me. So once it's launched, and now if you have multiple displays connected, if you've got some kind of fancy setup, they actually have a screen selector. So if you want to put on your second or third or fourth display, you can do that. We also have a custom fit. So if you have a fancy screen or an odd setup, you can go there and actually type in the dimensions and you can actually stretch and warp a little bit if you need to. So it's a super fun way to make this thing work for all kinds of places. So now, like I said, the way this game works is people log in from their phones. We have a service called ccg.buzz. A lot of our games use it. And so when you click the little button right here, it says ccg.buzz. When you click that, it jumps out to the server, gets a room code, and then connects your laptop or your display to the server. So now the players it syncs everybody up. It's like magic. It's great. But so it used to be we'd tell people, hey, they're up in the top left. You can see the room code. Get out your phone. Go to type in ccg.buzz, and once you're there, then type in the room code 733M or whatever your room code would be. But that's way too much work. What we've got now is we've got this new feature. You ready for this? It is QR code built into the game. So it generates a custom QR code specifically for this game. So now if I take my phone and I point at that QR code, it jumps right into the game. So it loads it up, jumps into the game, it's ready to type in. So I'm going to go and type in my name is Brad, and when I hit enter, what's really cool is now you can also see we've got a player count over here that's checking the server. So if you got a room of 50 people, it's going to see how many people you got logged in. So when you get to like 48, 49, you know, hey, everyone's logged in, it's time to start the game. Super fun, super great way to, to keep track of everybody. So now I do not have a room of 50 people with me right now, and it's hard to do a tutorial video with just one person. So Brian made this cool little app that I can type a room code into here, hit connect, and then when I create 10 more players, it will add those into the player count. So now I have 11 players. I have me and 10 fake people. And so what you'll see here is you can see that, like you see, I'm Brad. I typed my name in wrong. Huh? Who did I say? I typed in Bede. Huh? I can't spell my own name. So I'm Brad, and then I have fake names down here. So now I can see who all's playing. I see how many people are ready to go. I got my 11 people. I'm ready to play the game. So what's great about this game, super easy. You just hit the big start button. When you're ready to play, click Start Majority Rules. That's going to start the music. It's going to start animation, and it's going to go back. You're now playing the game. People have their phones. They're ready to go, but there's nothing to do yet because we don't have a question. And what's really cool about this game, super easy to play because all the controls are right here in a row, and they literally light up when it's time to play them. So what we'll need a question. So let's click on next question. And so the question is, which is healthier? Okay, which is healthier? Of these two options, which one is the healthiest? Okay, there's no right or wrong here. It's just, majority rules. So let's see what our two options are. So is it tater tots or French fries? Now, on my phone, I don't see it yet because I haven't started the vote yet. So you can, as a host, you can kind of talk to the crowd a little bit. But when you're ready for them to start voting, you just click Start Vote. And now we got a new feature, the bell. So now you can audio hear that, and you'll see when that bell rings, you also see those buttons light up there. I'm going to pick one. And I was talking to you guys, so I only got 44 points on this. So we'll see how I did. So that timer is going to take about 10 seconds. So that gives everyone about 10 seconds to pick their vote. And now in majority rules, in this round, or in this early rounds, the countdown goes from 100 down to 0. So as that's clocking down, you get a possible of 100 points every question. So if you go fast, you can get 100 points. If you go slow, you get less than that. Okay, so now now everyone's voted. Now let's see what the results are. Let's see what the right answer was. So it looks like 100 people voted because I forgot to turn on the voting function for those. So I voted, but the fake people didn't vote. But that's okay. We can still see how it works. So now we're going to go over to the leaderboard. And as we go to the leaderboard, you'll see up the top is going to be Brad Beat is up there with a bunch of fake names. Now, this is a great time to show you what trivial names are. So right here, we made this feature because sometimes you've got middle schoolers who want to type in something they shouldn't type in, or just people who want to be inappropriate. Or sometimes you have people that are a little shy and they don't want people to think that they're not good at trivia or majority rules. So if you're in last place, that's no fun, it can be embarrassing. So it's really kind of fun to turn on trivial names. Instead of being bead and fake names, I'm now Papa Kalamazoo with Zippy Wombat and Swift Phoenix right behind me. So, and you'll see your name is on your screen, so you can see who you are and your player number right there on the screen. You can also see your score is right there, nice and clear. Okay, so now that that's one round. So you can see we've asked the questions. We were at the leaderboard. Now we're going to go to the next question. So we'll just do the cycle all over again. Next question. Now. The automation here is, now I'm clicking these buttons every single time, but if you want to, you can turn on auto click. So this is a new feature that when you click auto click, the game runs on itself. So now the game's as soon as I click this next button, it just keeps on going and the game will play until it stops. I mean, it won't stop, it'll just keep playing forever. Actually, I don't know how long it'll play. It'll play for a long time though. So when I click show choice, this is great if you want to, if you're hosting if you're a one-man band or a one-man show, you can click this and now you can be walking around talking to people, interacting, playing along if you want to. So it's a great way to kind of it's a great feature. We're really excited about it. So let me click show choices now, and now I'm hands-free. The game is now running itself. So now my options are which way is more, the Empire State Building or the Eiffel Tower. I'm gonna go NFL Stadium. You see I got my features in there. I got it in at 81 points. Let's see how I did. All right, I'm correct. I got the right answer. Let's see if you can see my screen. So you see the results here, and it's going to keep on going. It's going to show the results, and then as soon as it's going to wait a couple of seconds for everyone to kind of read those results, and then it just goes automatically ask the next question, and you can see the game's just kind of running itself right here. So as soon as those answers pop up, it's going to send that question right over to my screen. It's super fast, super awesome. This is a great way to host the game. Keeps it moving fast and super easy. Okay, so, but now this is regular majority rules. All right, I got 70 points. Sorry, I forgot to vote. Now let's say you want to, I'm gonna go ahead and uncheck this next question. So if you're playing majority rules, you're gonna play this type of round. That's the double, just the two questions. That's regular majority rules. It's a super fun way to play. You get 100 points each round. Lots of people can play. You can see them on the leaderboard. You're just getting points and working your way up the board. But once you've played a couple of minutes, you've played a couple of rounds, you want to take it to the next level. So we don't have just now, we don't want people to get bored playing majority rules. So we got the next round, the next level. We call it Battle Royale. And to start that, you just click. Now you can only start this from the leaderboard. So that's why I unchecked that top box. You can't start from other places. You can only start it from the leaderboard. But when you're ready, I can hit start majority rules. Get this fun animation. We're not just majority rules anymore. It's now Battle Royale. The game has changed. Are you ready to level up your game? So here now, instead of having 2 questions, we now have 4 questions, or 4 options. 1 question, 4 options. If you get the highest points, you get those points. But if you're in that 4th, if you pick the lowest one, the bottom one, if you get the lowest scoring, if you select the lowest scoring option, you lose all your points. Down to 0. You're still in the game, but you're down to 0. You got to work your way back up. This is a fantastic way. You can see people in first place go all the way to last. You can see people from the bottom of the leaderboard go work their way up to the top. This is super fun. Tensions are high. It's a great way. Music changes. There's more tension. So here we go. Let's show the next question. What does New York City have more of? doors, wheels, pigeons, or people. And you can see on the screen here. Let me go with wheels. I hope I did good. So now you can see that all 4 questions are on the phone. Super fun. Oh my gosh, I'm nervous. Hey, I got it right. Okay, so cool. I'm still in, but now what you'll see is the people who got the lowest score, doors, got 0. So you'll see anyone who picked doors, oh, they've been eliminated from the game. So their game blows up, and then they're going to shift over. Now was that Fancy Blaze got 0 points, so now they're at the bottom of the leaderboard. So you see the explosion, and it'll actually reshuffle all of the questions. So now we're ready to go on to the next question. So that's how the game plays. So you can keep on playing this a couple more rounds. You can keep on playing. You can play as long as you want, or whenever you're ready to go, just from the leaderboard, you can click the winner button, and it's going to be, all right, and the winner is Papa Kalamazoo. Hey, I won. It actually said I won right there. How cool is that? I'm a winner. Okay, so that's the whole game. Super fun, super easy. You're going to play either a couple rounds of regular majority rules, and then you're going to switch over to Battle Royale for the last half of the game, or the last third of the game, and then watch the leaderboard just go crazy. So now let me show you how to set up and play, how to set this game up if you want to. So the game comes with about 60, let me turn the music down for a second. The game comes with about 60 questions in the default questions. So all the questions are controlled right here. And so if I hit edit, you can see all those questions are right here. And if you want to add one, you just hit, you can't add them to the default questions because they're the defaults. So you just hit save, do a save as, and now I can call this like, now this is like my Wednesday night questions. And so when I hit Wednesday night, I'll save them to my documents folder. It's now loaded in there. So now I can go in here and I can add things, delete things, and make a whole new list if I want to. So this is great if you want to have like a themed out night, or if you want to share with your friends or something, or just make your own. So if I just hit add new, I'm going to type the question in up here, and then I'm going to type in my 4 possible answers down here. Now, when you're in Majority Rules, it'll only use the first 2 questions, so the first 2 possible answers. If you're in Battle Royale, it uses all 4. So when you're putting your questions in here, what we've done, let me go ahead and delete this one off of here. I'm going to delete this one for now. We've gone ahead and all of these have 4, but all the default questions have all 4. So that way you can play, if you hit random, it doesn't matter which one it lands on, you'll have enough for regular Majority Rules or Battle Royale. So there you go. So that is how you edit stuff. You can save as. These will all save to your My Documents folder, and inside that folder you'll have a whole list. You can copy those, share with other people. You can edit those. It's a TSV file. You can edit those in another editor, but we really recommend just edit them right here. But you can grab those, email them to a friend, or if someone else has this game, you can share those or transfer to another computer if you need to. All right, so let's go back. When you're all done editing, you just go back to play. So let me just walk you through there any other things. We talked about trivial names. We talked about the QR code. We got the winner cycle. Just from a back-end standpoint, the update, let me go walk you through what else we've done on the update. We got the QR code. We got the autopilot mode, which is all the clicking down through these guys here. Let me go back to the logo because the logo is prettier than the leaderboard. So you get all the autopilot is here. If you have any questions, Brian added these little question box that will kind of just give you a basic idea. So that question box will show you what Majority Rules are, and then Battle Royale information is right there, and then the auto click feature, there's some info on that if you need it. Then we can now edit and ban people. If I click on somebody, I can kick them out, or if I can click on here, I can edit their score and make them, make them more of a winner. So how cool is that? I just click enter. How do I then? Oh, then update. So type it in, click update, and now they're at the top of the leaderboard. We've also changed the scoring, how the scoring works a little bit on the back end. So now we used to have all the scores calculated on the phones, and there could be sometimes with the slower internet or something would happen, there'd be these glitches, and the phone and the computer could get out of sync. That's all gone now. So what we've got now is all the scores are calculated on the computer and sent to the phone. So there's one point of truth: the game board is always right. So if you've had problems with that in the past, those are gone. It's all fixed. It's a little bit faster now. It's super efficient, and we're really excited about that. We've also updated the text, the actual questions, the question box. So if you type a longer questions, it'll auto format and auto shrink that down in. So the scores are labeled in there. We've added the right arrow key to the keyboard shortcuts for you people with clickers. And then I think that's about it. So that's everything. This has been it's a big update. We're really excited about this. This is a great game, and these new features, these bump ups, really polish it into one of my favorites. So I hope you love it. If you have any questions, let us know. Shoot us an email. But we hope you guys have a fantastic next event when you play this game. Oh, I was going to turn the logo on. I forgot to hit the music. I was trying to make this cool outro and I messed it all up. But I hope you guys still love me. Thanks for playing. We love making games for you guys. If you have any questions, let us know. But I hope you really enjoy Majority Rules. It's a great game. We'll see you next time. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, so one last thing. The music sliders down here at the bottom, you can adjust the music here so the music can get louder, or you can do the sound effects. So what I've done is I got the sound effects louder and the music down a little bit. And then the one last thing I forgot to tell you about is the quick message button. You can actually type in a message, and when you click send, it'll send to everyone's phones. So you can type in, you can make a list of game starts in 5 minutes or little jokes, but it's just a silly little way to send a message to everyone's phone straight from the game. So really quick, you can just do an overlay. It just pops up a little text box over the top of the game. So anyway, super fun. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for sticking around. This is like a post-credit. This is my first post-credit tutorial. So anyway, good times. I'm going to save my list when I'm all done, and then when we reset the game, gets it all back down to 0. Okay. Enjoy the game. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks for playing.